Well, no matter what, it's 8 o'clock, chat, so... Well, tap 'em and step 'em. Has it been a minute? Should be, I feel like that should be longer, but okay. Scene, there we go. Blanking out. Alright, we're going. Firing it up. Elgato should be making sounds. I'm making sounds. We'll see if the headset audio is routed through the correct port soon. Make sure all that switchover stuff's going okay. Alright, I will now get in the VC and make sure that part's working, as we always do. A little bit of frames, but... I'm in there.
Every time I'm in the cutscene, I'm reminded once again that my choice to be a Lalafell was a good one.
Let's hatch tide the Redania, I bet.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. I'm really... Oh, she's getting me real bad with this. So, we just decided we do Hatching Tide because you receive visions of eggs approximately once a year.
It's prophetic.
I don't understand.
People agree to this?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, and we I mean, I guess I've never actually seen anybody do anything with the amphitheater in Gridania other than seasonal events, so I don't know, like, she's taking venue time from somebody else, but...
There was that one time Connie Santa did the speech there, all the way back in the Realm Reborn.
Yes, the one memorial ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, like I said, that's not a performance. That's just she used it as a public speaking venue because I don't think she can fit that many people in her, you know, in her water garden. Though we do have a big circular thing for everybody to stand around on in that case.
Well, he's an Aliapo, so I'm going Cody.
Mike, what's last time you ran a dungeon crawl?
A dungeon crawl? Man, I don't know. You're in all my games, so... Not that
Okay,
it's been so long that you
fair.
would not remember either, but...
No, because it's like
think-
you're
what
just
was
good at you're good at just having scene frameworks and having systems that don't require meeting actual like VTTs.
Despite being on playing tabletop virtually for many, many years before it was cool,
You found a way to save yourself half the work.
I've constantly, as a result of it, I've constantly preferred systems that don't require me to keep track of squares and shit. I'm not saying I wouldn't play some of those games, but it's also just like
It's
way
like
fucking
for me, it's
easier
like
to theater the mind.
as it turns out, the SSD systems. I think I need a dungeon map just to actually do it because I think dungeon crawling is just too heavily part of the system of the game, or at least part of the identity of the actual franchise.
Yeah, it does kind of make sense since I would associate SMT games with some level of dungeon crawling.
Yes,
There's like
it's just
you
don't want to make maps because I don't. Listen, the book has been delayed for over. The physical book has been delayed for about like 7 months.
Yeah, that's bad. I was gonna say at the
For
very least,
example is gonna come out is like in the end of May.
if you're basing it on a video game, you
It's
may be
based
able to
off for
steal. You may be able to beg,
It's
borrow,
different.
and steal assets.
I've been taking the layout of maps. It's different. So I gotta go sort it out because it's hard to translate the pacing of things.
Giant egg-shaped ring.
The main cities, right?
Yeah, Gridania to start. Oh, I gotta say, I think the last time I made a dungeon-style map where I fucking labeled stuff was probably somewhere in the middle of Gensakai.
I don't even need like distances. It's just more I just need maps and like people moving around. So it's like back to like a party tile. But it's like I just don't want to make it in a. I just.
Okay, if you need a map, to what extent do you need it?
I
how
need something.
detailed?
How do I put it? I need a map that is basically a translation, so I can do a translation of all the different dungeon crawling traps and puzzle bullshit and layers of things. And I'm fine having all the party be just one square, and the squares and distances of the squares don't matter. It's more just for the scale of the actual dungeon.
Well, I was thinking, you already said this is SMT based. Someone's probably already made a random map generator for it.
Well, I have the maps exactly because I'm pulling them directly from the game because I'm
Okay,
doing that
makes sense.
experience. It's just more of I don't want to make it by hand. I really don't.
All right, we've established this. All right, that's fair.
At some point, I will
don't
probably
worry, you'll
just
figure
do it, but I'll have to take I think like 2 days off work just to figure out fucking Foundry.
Well, you may for
Got
Foundry in
this.
general, but it's fine. It won't be. I feel like it's never the stuff you think is going to be a lot of work that's a lot of work. It's always the thing where you're like, man, I'm just gonna bang this out in 10 minutes, and then you're like, son of a bitch, I've been here for like 45 minutes and I'm not done yet. This is not what I planned.
Never just
Like,
you cannot bang this out in 10 minutes.
Think about doing any prep for Lancer, and it's not a pre-made thing. That shit is hard because you got to big map design and enemy design and pacing map pacing design. Making SRPGs is hard.
That's honestly why Lancer seems neat. You are not gonna catch me.
I would love to
running
play Lancer. I ran Lancer. I don't want to run it again. It's way easier now because now there's.
it. And this is why I have heard some people push back on the forever GMs. I'm like, no, you don't understand. Yes, honestly, if we just want to play like indie games that don't require any prep work, yeah, any asshole can do those. You can do a round robin. But if you want to play longer-lasting games where you've only got so much time to schedule, it's a lot of commitment to block in 4 hours to play an RPG every week. And not everyone is going to have the practice and the willingness to get into the nitty-gritty of a system, which is why usually you get one guy who's down to clown for GMing, and they do a lot of the prep work, and so you play all the systems they want to play, because other people don't want to commit the time and effort to GMing, for the rest of their group to distract from the other thing. Like, yeah, GMing's not that hard, but you gotta find the right games.
Also, improv skills are hard.
That is also a
I'll
thing
never
where...
get it.
Sorry, this is a very specific critique from a video that OSP put up, where... one of Red's siblings came on to talk about games and had a mini rant about they're tired about hearing about Forever GM, and I'm like, I understand your arguments. Some people are wrong, but also you're dismissing a lot of the reason why Forever GMing happens. Like, if you do get a happy circle of like 5 guys who are all... There are stereotypes of RPG players. If you get 5 people who are all here because they're theater kids, yeah, then you just play rules-light games and improv a little, and you can build a circle, and people can get used to the GMing part. But, like, I actually do not think every idiot possesses the power. That, by the way, I called myself an idiot there. It possesses the power to write in-depth original settings and dialogue and shit all the time. Like, it's a lot of, decent prep work. You could get over the forever GMing thing, where... what, Lucky? Lucky's muted. Yeah, that means he either... He joked when I said that part, probably. Yes. Yeah, not every asshole can do anything. Only some assholes can do. I'm sorry I made a joke. So... That's a New Granada. That's why I'm staring at the map and I'm not seeing it. You have the power... Sorry, stream, you can't... Lucky's doing a whole thing in text that you can't see. I really don't want to pop my Discord window. But yeah, to finish my thought there, and not look at my Discord window for a hot second, strictly speaking, no. There should not actually, if you have a good game system that's well made, there should not be a high barrier entry to the act of GMing itself. It's just that what a lot of people, especially people who have been playing for a while, expect out of the hobby from a GM. Not everybody can bring that to every single game system, and because playing tabletop games is already such a time investment, people will gravitate towards, okay, I know that Tim can run this game good, and he's got the prep, and he's ready to go. So we're going to lock in for like 12 weeks with Tim's game. And if nobody else has any other good ideas, you're going to keep going back to that because people are afraid of change and they don't want to waste their time. So they're going to keep hitting the games that they know work. I think it should be easier for people to GM. And like I said,
I'll fucking run fucking Conception for you guys, and I'll take it because you guys will probably rip me a new one, and I'll probably need to like learn from it.
Oh, trust me, there's so many lessons of bad GMing. Go ahead and loss.
Yeah, so our group has a forever DM.
Nope,
I think I've mentioned... Oh, sorry.
No, I'm talking to myself. Go for it.
In my real life group, we have a forever DM, and there's been times he has come down as a player, and every time it's always just him going, I've made this wonderfully concept character, let's go, and then his dice just hate him. It's so bad. But no, our forever DM is great because he can instantly go from being super serious to, I'm gonna voice a little gremlin guy now. And he just goes full hog on it. There was a moment where it's like, okay, so we have a weird system set up where there's a bunch of goblins living outside of this room. Inside the room, though, is a trap that kills people. So he's like, okay, sorry. In his best gremlin voice, he's like, okay, guys, you don't go in there. Why? I'll show you what happens. And fucking a goblin runs up, immediately gets eviscerated, and the rest of the goblins look at us like, see? Do you want me to show you again?
What? No, he's finishing the story.
Yeah, sorry.
The rest of us were saying hello.
I wanted to brag about my DM.
I only got partially why that you're talking about GMing and whatnot. What got people on?
Axe asked me when the last time I ran a dungeon crawl is because he is anticipating a lot of work for the SMT game he really wants to run because he likes SMT and it's cool, but also maps. Which is honestly why you don't see my ass making that many maps.
Yeah.
I'm
So
hoping other people make the maps
kind of
first so I can just
got
steal
that
it.
into a tried and true method, yes. Beg, borrow, and steal, baby.
I've been doing it a lot. Surprisingly,
But-
people that...
What I was gonna say, that got me on the point about, like... Yeah, I don't think everybody... Not everybody actually can GM all the time. Hypothetically, you should, but... I think there is a I don't know if I want to call it a skill gap, but, like, there's a level of effort that is required that not everyone wants to commit to. And I do think there is, like, some groups have, like, a phobia of, like, oh, no, I couldn't possibly do all the work the GM does. No, you could, you just don't want to. But also, you shouldn't have to, because if you don't have the right ideas for it, then there's no point. which like, and I say this as a forever GM, I do not get to play in games very often because I run most of ours because they take a fairly decent amount of time.
I can GM and I'm not against it. It's just I know my GM style, and I get the odd feeling that some people would not appreciate it. Like my GM style is I'm very focused on consequences. What you do will have ramifications, and I will absolutely punish you if I think you're being fucking stupid.
Yeah, Lucky's method of GMing does differ from mine in that my style is when you're about to do something really fucking dumb, I will look at you dead in the virtual eyes and I will say, "Are you sure you want to do that?" Or my favorite, "Okay, let me get this straight. You want to do A, B, C." And then usually a player will look at me and go, "You know what? Now that you've spelled that out, you're right. I don't want to do that. That doesn't sound good." When it's
about to
paired
say,
back.
yeah, that's...
I'm used to most people just don't know better, or no one has ever just explained to them what they're doing.
No, I think that's why the Socratic method works, of just like the read back of like, "Okay, hold on, let me make sure I've got this straight. You're doing
They're
this."
not trying.
And sometimes Lucky, he's down to be like, "Yes, that is exactly what I'm doing. It is dumb." And I'm like, "Okay, roll dice." Lucky's strategy is like, "Well, you've committed to do the dumb thing, so that was not good. Here's why."
Yeah. Which, for some players is good, but for a lot it's not. People do not like being hoisted by their own petard, generally.
Well, and there are also, we specifically...
I have someone else to do other than that.
Sorry, I was confused by a dialogue for a second. Is she accompanying? Okay, she is accompanying me. Sorry, I couldn't fucking see her because I don't have the magical plot screening anymore. I was like, am I being followed by an NPC? Okay. Now my brain can continue to do the other line of track. I was going to say that the problem with our specific group we have right now is we have a lot of spontaneous people, a lot of hip shooters. And that is definitely going to mean that a lot of people are gonna stumble headfirst into a lot of problems. Which is not always fun for the GM or the players, because one of the reasons why I do like to just double-check players is because that means we can avoid derailing the whole campaign, you know? But sometimes you derail. And Dallas, we know, he doesn't care. He'll be like, "You're right, I've done something stupid, but it's much more interesting that way."
It took us a randomly sobering conversation for him to notice and being like, "Oh, I think I'm doing this too much."
Well, yeah, it was Dallas needed the not exactly Socratic method, but needed the rhetorical method of like, why do you guys think that? And then we're like, here's all the reasons. He's like, you're right, I am doing some of this stuff too much. Yes, you did. When Dallas asked the reasons why, you were like, I have a very large list that I've been working on. And Dallas goes, "You're right, that is a very large list."
This is bullshit. This whole thing is bullshit. Here's my 95 reasons why.
Call me Martin Luther, baby.
So, go back to the entrance. Let's repair Rosso.
Sometimes I wish I could retain all that shit, but just like go to work and then just forget half of it because waking up.
Write a few things down. Okay,
Wake
so
up.
9, cycle changes. My book is still good. Can scratch that off.
Okay, it is a cash up item. That's no desire for that. Well, I found 2 of the cameos.
Oh yeah, the cameos.
Okay, I was not expecting this one.
Sorry, that was the shivers going up my spine.
I'm not sure what it is. I think my nose hates me right now.
It's probably the temperature shift. What's your humidity like right now?
Yeah. I don't know about the inside of my room, but let me type in my suburb, see what the humidity is like.
Well, you don't have central air or air con, so humidity is as humidity does, baby.
64%.
So it's cool and a little bit damp, yeah.
Supposedly 77 degrees Fahrenheit.
Ooh.
That's not that bad. When you count 24 Celsius as a room
Oh, no,
temperature,
I was
it's
looking at
25.
NPC dialogue.
Ah, okay.
There's a pair here,
Never
and the girl
mind.
just said, "We can still be friends, right?"
Oh, I think I know who you're...
That's emotional damage right there.
The worst he could say is no.
Damn it.
Ah, yes, you fixed fit an entire niche-sized parasol in your pocket, Lalafell.
By the way, Omega, because I know we talked about this a day or two ago, I've posted a quick short into the webvid channel, which is Ray and the Piss Boys playing Schedule 1.
I mean, if it's a tweet, you've probably seen this because I retweeted it. Yeah.
Let's see. Let me go to my following page and see if it says... What actually you want? 2 Omegas.
You're not remembering this NPC. You're just not paying attention.
Ah,
Just
God,
might
don't
feel
take
the
her.
view in. People hanging around.
That choking fit really throttled my throat there.
What
I
part
do.
was it that got you to do a double take like that?
I don't remember. All I remember is I suddenly couldn't breathe and I was trying to expel everything out of my lungs.
Ugh.
No, it was bad. Like, I'm really glad I wasn't on mic because it would have been super loud, super moist sounding.
At least you're alive.
You know,
that.
me gasping for air. Because it wasn't just a single cough. It's like food had gone down the
Yeah,
wrong
yeah,
pipe.
no, it would have been a coughing fit. I see, yeah.
Yeah, so at that moment, my only thought was I need to stop choking, so I had to, try to take a drink from my soda. But my soda didn't have the straw and had the lid on, so I'm like, oh shit, I need to get this lid off that has been stickered shut because I got this from Uber Eats without spilling it everywhere mid coughing fit and take a drink so I can,
You're like a fucking
it was a-
QTE. Like you're a fucking QTE in real life.
Mash square.
Oh god, it's like I was playing a fucking QTE in a David Cage game.
Oh, no!
One thing I will say to a David K game is like they make those QTEs like the inputs at least match the thing you are doing on screen.
It's like push X to grab cup. Press square. Hold X and square at the same time to start removing sticker. Then quickly push triangle.
Rotate left stick clockwise 5 times while doing this.
No. Gently chip back, lift still to lift cup up to mouth. Then you
It's
rotate the
egregious.
stick so you can swallow. You mess it up, you're just gonna start choking again.
It's egregious, but yeah.
Oh. That's a seasonal
It sounds like it
blend.
matched the terror you were feeling.
Well, I couldn't breathe.
Yeah. I'm also amazed you have a very vivid memory of a David Cage sequence.
I mean, you see that shit. I feel like that's one of those things that just like you think about it later and you're like, man, that's fucked up.
I mean, I know a lot of people talk shit about him in his games, but I genuinely like Heavy Rain. I genuinely like that game.
That's fair. I think he's a garbage person.
Well, yeah, that's also true. And the studio is probably not a great place to work at, based on what people have said. But I think that's fair. I think that is something most people will be like, yeah, he made at least one good game. The problem is that he made like 4 of that game, and people are not sure.
Omicron wasn't great. Fahrenheit was something. Heavy Rain was cool.
Heavy
I'm not
Rain
sure about
was,
the other
I
ones.
feel like Heavy Rain was very iconic. Like that like a lot of people actually played that one and its design stuck in their mind. Detroit is like interesting.
It does an allegory, but I don't think it does the allegory hard.
Yeah, I
enough
think
to make
that's
it interesting.
what I still haven't gotten around to actually playing it, but that's usually what I heard. Is it's like, I think actually this is gonna sound very funny, but this was in a compilation of moments they had, but Danny from Game Grumps said, because they like talked over just a little musical moment they had while they were killing time. Detroit was a very weird game because half the time it would be like, wow, yeah, that's really profound and interesting thing you're saying about like the future of automation and like what it means to be human and how that relates to like real life shit. And then the other half of the time it was like, push the dumpster, you did it, climb on dumpster. Like it had a narrative stuff, but also it has weird video game bullshit in it that's like, why is this here?
I will say also, a thing I think that's weirdly stuck with me for years involving that game. So they have the robots turn themselves off by standing in the back of a bus. Even though they are robots, so why don't they just like get put into like storage lockers under the bus instead?
Yeah, that seems like somebody's trying really way too hard to do that allegory. That's the fucking.
Like, they do the allegory not hard enough to make it actually interesting.
What's the joke? I always try to remember where the joke's actually from. I think it's a joke from like Garth Marenghi's Dark Place or something. But it's like, I've heard of writers who use subtlety and they're all cowards. Which is, I have said that as a joke.
Oh, sorry, I was on Twitter right now,
Yeah,
and
go for it.
Jason
Yeah.
Charles Miller sings the vocals for Unleashed.
Yeah, I think I saw some comments that that people were wondering if he was back, and it is him. Speaking of which, how's everybody's weekly raids?
I haven't done shit.
We're gonna do them, please. I appreciate it.
We could probably. It's the thing to do.
What does everyone need for this week?
Well, I was just checking earlier. My book is the previous week, so that's just I need to actually finish it. I got like a frontline in here. I got like a level 100 and other, raids and shit.
Yeah, I have a new book that's due for next week. Yeah, so I need to clear that up. Before that, I need to actually make a sheet.
Let's see, cruiser. Fine, fix this. So we got pants of healing at 740. Hats. Wait, hats. Hats or gloves?
Well, I'll be going for gloves this time.
I'd probably like to try
accessories.
hats.
Let's see.
I definitely don't need pants right now.
I need two more pants, and I think I want to go boots because I think that's 2 slots.
Yep, boots is 2.
Okay, so I'll need 2 boots and 2 pants.
I think that's
I go scroll up to find the way it's broken down.
Hopefully, no one minds me going for, I guess, 2 pants, 2 chest piece.
Are there 4 pants? Let's see.
Yes, you should be able to get a full set. I got a full set of pants.
Yeah, the first 2 raids only have 1 pants apiece. The second 2 have 2 each of the pants in the chest.
Actually,
Okay.
is no one else going for the chest piece?
No.
It doesn't sound like
Nope.
it.
Okay, I'll just go for the chest piece then.
What ones have boots? Because I'm trying to find Arc laying it out. I can't find it.
Yeah, the list definitely exists, but I don't know when.
I was about to say it's been buried back there a bit.
We cannot contain ourselves for memes.
Found it. I will put it in the help desk.
That's fair. The power of Discord, you can't just forward it.
Okay, yeah, I think I'll just go for boots on M5 and M6. Go from there. 6 of those, so
Oops, all
hopefully it
hats
doesn't
if
get
nobody
knocked over.
needs. Don't worry about it. Well, actually, I think I need 2, right? Hat is a 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Then, does anybody else besides Lucky need gloves? I'll take that as a no. Seems like we probably do hats first, then gloves once Lucky has gloves. We go. Sorry about that.
Oh, sorry for my hacking and wheezing. Jesus.
It's fine, you're short.
You're still recovering.
It sticks with you for a little bit. Going to the Doman Enclave to dump some shit out of my armory chest before we begin.
Human body, why do you have to be so fragile?
To remind you of your mortality.
I remember that every time I bend down and my knees don't want to work. Thank you very much.
Apologies. Have a nice day.
Don't worry. Some nerd named Calix is trying to fix that.
May I ask what we're waiting for?
I know Omega said he was dropping some stuff off at the Doman Enclave.
Ah, that's what it was. Okay.
That is the
Boy. So, Cristalla, do you want to get more main tanking practice?
I can chill for anyone.
I would like to
Okay. Ooh. Okay, I'll switch.
Okay, that means you can heal, so I can do DPS.
Yep.
Oh.
Fuck it.
Should volunteer.
I'm fast throwing again.
Okay,
You're the
well,
one who probably
guess I'm back to
changed
being the off tick.
Okay, wait.
Oh, jeez.
You know, you look good in that, Crystal. Like,
Thanks. Help, I'm dying.
Water wheel!
immediately acts X.
I can't press the button. I'm fine.
Well, I don't know who's still doing seasonal and whatnot. But also, not everybody's here, so I don't know what all the class comp actually will be.
That looks... Oh, alright, hang on. Get there. So you may look upon my splendor and gawk.
Let me prepare the emote.
Don't you dare.
Do you even know which one I'm gonna do?
Yes.
Well, when you load in, we'll see if it's the correct one.
Fucking locked in. I'm gonna blast you.
Where are my notes? There, I can keep one.
Yep, that was the one I thought you were gonna do.
No!
Can't remember if it was like... I was trying to remember what was like the WoW or... Couldn't remember the name. of
/ wow.
it. Is it / WoW?
Yep.
Yes, Axe is currently in the cutscene related to the season event.
I don't care if you pull me out of it. It's fine.
But okay, alright. I think then we've got everything set. We have correct numbers of things.
Counterclockwise.
I'll deal with it later.
Clockwise. Counterclockwise.
Alright, back to Fenrir nonsense.
Clockwise. Counterclockwise. Clockwise. Counterclockwise.
Hope we sent you to a clock.
One of my party
Clockwise.
members does not qualify for this. duty.
Counterclockwise.
Oh,
Clockwise.
fuck, never, hold on. Try now.
Counterclockwise.
I
Oh,
asked
is it-
for
oh,
712.
Clockwise. Counterclockwise. Clockwise. Counterclockwise. Clockwise.
Well, if you run away,
Counterclockwise.
Lucky will still be doing this.
Clockwise.
I know. Please set us
Counterclockwise.
up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 2.
I think this one's fine.
Alright.
Lost to jogging.
Am I running in place?
No, you have the jog buff.
Are you ready to get down? The Upstarts Cruiserweight campaign begins. Can you keep up with the rhythm?
I think I'm used to the fast
We're
speed
just
already.
getting started. Keep grooving, baby. Dancing Green is pulling out all
Oh,
the stops for
that's
you.
bullshit. There's no way I was in that.
On my screen, you are.
On the dance floor, everyone's a star.
Ah. You're not taking those. You're supposed to look at this.
No, you're supposed to take them.
An invitation.
That's the ball.
How will the challenger respond?
Spreading his mitigation.
It's probably a good thing I'm not playing healer because I'm getting some weird lag right now.
Yeah, I don't know if it's directly related to what we're doing, but last night after they did the main for Hatching Tide, there was a shitload of like server problems. I think it was in other worlds, but still, kind of back shit going on. Yes. I'm stuck doing nothing.
Come on, show me your moves. Amazing, they clearly anticipated that attack. You're up, dancers! Let's turn up the heat! Try to keep up now! Divas, take it home! Can the upstart keep up with Dancing Green?
This is just 8 full
Dance
blast.
like there's no tomorrow! Let's finish with style!
Perfect groove.
You're burning up the dance floor, baby!
Nice.
Back to it, dancers! Show us some electrifying moves!
Might as well.
Hold on, maybe. Oh, maybe, yeah. Ow, you're fucking bullshit floor.
One healer.
Yeah, fine. I got caught by a floor tile somehow, but I dodged all the rest of that shit.
You were moving in the diagonals, and that's always tricky.
No one else is gonna do it.
I mean, knowing what I know.
Vapor could have done it.
What power! Looks like someone isn't holding back.
Say that knowing what I know about stuff. But about melee DPSs. Ow. But
Probably a bad idea.
I always
Yeah, you don't have to worry about chasing the spotlights until you actually get the timer.
Ah, great.
Hey, middle.
interrupted mid-animation.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Oh no!
Dancers, take it away! Yeah, baby! I feel the fever coming on again!
Not gonna lie, I'm literally just bobbing along.
Reach the fever pitch! All eyes are on dancing green!
Thank you!
Dance like there's
Bless
no
you.
tomorrow!
Thank you.
Let's finish with style! You're burning up the
Almost
dance
got the
floor,
other team
baby!
bad.
Come on, show me your moves!
Probably got another one.
We're just getting started! Keep grooving, baby! Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn!
Gonna go to the center.
Having this tech, we gotta wait for it about it.
North. Oh wait, no. That was me.
That was too much for the
I'm
challenge.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Show
I
us
was
some
autopiloting.
fine moves.
Okay, I got you.
No, you shouldn't apologize. I'm the one who needs to apologize for calling that out wrong.
Well, we weren't the only one.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Now, you fucking caught me with that. That sucks. We got a 3. Kill him.
Ark, get a raise up, please.
Yep.
We should also do that, but just yell at one of the Vipers and fucking kill him. Never mind. One of the Vipers is going to die.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Dancers, take it away. Yeah, baby. I feel the fever coming on again. The night's reached a
But I do kind of feel like our melee DPS, we're not gonna fucking chip off the 2% or whatever it does.
No, they were gonna wait for the final segments to get the kill with it.
dance like there's no tomorrow.
I'm sorry.
Let's finish with style.
Okay, we're not gonna get to another LV3.
Not bad, but I reckon you've got more in you.
Damn me. At the very end, I choke and get a bolt
Come
stack.
on, show me your moves.
No duel for you.
No duel for me.
I don't forgive you, Tom.
It's all over. Until next time.
I think
They look,
Like I said,
they
I
look
was going
very
to-
similar.
I like it how it's both black hair fucking vipers, or vipers. That's a slightly.
I'm gonna go for hats first.
So for the record, it looks like I got both the columns.
Nice.
Well, you did kind of fire up the res when the healers went down.
Yeah,
I think we were
I was-
for this one.
battling in a good 5 seconds of lag that entire fight.
Okay.
That's rough, buddy.
I understand why you paid him a couple false dice. Also, somehow got one of the hats, even though I rolled a 30 on those.
Well, Kipo got one of the fucking gloves, so I'm gonna run a roll on these accessories.
Go for it.
They rolled the fucking.
Okay.
I got a
Fuck,
98 on the chess piece. They rolled 99.
Damn.
Oh.
That's pain, Pecco.
Fuck.
Alright, is everybody still comfortable with the current party composition?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Is everybody ready to get killed by fucking cactuses?
No.
I'd prefer not to be.
Well, we're going to have to.
Well, we're gonna do our best.
My therapist has recommended I don't talk about this.
Hey, it could be worse. I think literally everyone is stuck in M6 Savage.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Twitter is any judge of it, yeah.
The fucking goat. It's the goat.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamours!
Perhaps I'll draw this.
Don't follow our devious.
And with a flourish, Sugar Riot brings her work to life.
Oh fuck. Oh no.
Axe.
I think he may be DC. There he is. Now he's ready.
Ah.
Bad lag. I got him. I think you got him. Okay.
No, my food's at my door.
Well, you're dead. Don't pick up the raise yet.
That might have been something you wanted to mention when we were saying, hey, is everyone ready?
Never mind, I was given a false alarm. Fucking hell. Here in like 10 minutes. That will be done by then.
Tell me this one by then.
This one's nice. Not sitting in the stack.
Oh, look at that crafting mentor not getting into stack.
I guess versus the stack, you can also just like move to grab them in there. But yeah.
Don't worry, I
Stack
got
was
them.
on me, and I couldn't really
An
see
image comes to me.
anybody not being in
I
the stack.
hope you like it hot and
I chased
steamy.
after them with the tank buster.
It's coarse and it gets everywhere.
Goodness, the rain has become a desert.
How little more
I
sunshine.
really would prefer you don't. I have a high UV.
How about a little bit
today.
more shut the fuck up?
When I think
What do you people know fucking sunshine? You've been trapped under a thunderdome.
Actually, yeah. Wait a second.
I mean, she's seen like the waste
Yeah,
outside.
I mean, I don't know where Sugar Riot is from even.
True enough.
I thought they were like Alexandrian.
Yeah, well, it's been like 30 years. He could have been born and raised.
Potentially alone.
It's a veritable storm of needles.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm
That's
asking.
not the exact thing.
Like, I don't know where.
Good job, me. I don't know how I got hit by that one.
Oh, I know.
I'm amazed that I'm still alive.
Alright.
Corners.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
Hi, Axe. How's
Hi.
it going on your side?
It's fine, I can still shoot it from here.
Oh no!
I touched
Fucking no!
This must be that lead-based paint!
You mean the one that's full of
Do you feel like
generational
it's
trauma?
No, it's full of generational heavy metal poisoning.
What's your favorite?
I mean, to some people that's the same thing.
X, it's a fucking joke. Please stop reading into it.
When you can't decide on one thing, what do you think of this?
You want to maintain again, Lucky?
I don't know. That one got me.
Effortlessly dodged.
Did it just see something fly out of the stack?
What
is that just like a
is
hard-
it? We're refreshing with a
Sorry, that was my dignity.
I just came up with the dumbest joke. I'm not sure if I should say it.
I'm gonna get us banned.
Maybe, I don't know. I'm just not gonna say it.
Hey, if you're dead.
No.
Watch out, they're overlapping a little.
Ah, shit.
This is no good. It needs a touch of thunder, a dash of downpour.
I honestly never
Yeah,
expected
it also
like,
needs a flash of silence.
I don't think I ever expected the VDRs to be so into nature painting.
A thunderstorm! Turn the waters muddy!
I don't know, it's just like a very different genre.
It is not.
Have you seen some of the great murals out there?
Destruction to facilitate
Yeah.
speed
Graffiti art is
construction.
at its core, it's mural painting.
There, I used to like girls usually being like, oh, fuck, I'm stuck down there.
Would you rather she attack us with like letters of words in a stylized way?
It's coming.
I guess I've just. I never like alternative because I just feel like most worlds I've ever seen be without. I've just kind of deleted it.
Is this the end?
Yeah, no, there's a lot of like urban culture and gang affiliation in street artistry, but God no, like some street artists go fucking ham and they recreate landscapes. Actually, we have quite a few of them here in Pacific Northwest. You see them along our in our old historic
When you can't decide on one thing.
Also, I mean, this jokes about Lalafell aside, there's nothing about this girl that says, you know, gang affiliation. Axe, you're gonna die.
Oh, you're right.
Lucky's gonna.
What do you think of this?
Nah, I'm fine. Yeah, Lucky's gonna live. He has the HP for that.
But yeah, I guess I'm used to those roleplays I've seen usually like a community base, where you see about like the people in the community or about like a cultural struggle like the area usually is known for.
I could have sworn that graffiti artist was all about, you know, riding around on roller skates and sticking it to the man.
That's the ideal.
I'm also pretty sure, I'd have to double check what they said about it in the cutscenes, but I feel like, with the nature scene specifically, like the river and stuff, I feel like Sugar Ray has to be, like, original to Leola.
Yeah, she might be expressing things that they don't have in the in this city with her art.
Because, like, this river scene looks very much like the wooded parts of, Choctaw.
That's the healing place I might die.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
Thank you.
You're literally unharmed. But yeah,
Now I've got the fucking. I'm sorry. I've got the concept of love stuck in my head now.
understand. But no, like the rivers in the desert, that would make perfect sense if she was from what's the abandoned
Dawntrail?
No, like specifically outside of Solution 9. There's the city that we were supposed to go to.
Come on, yeah.
Someone doesn't use this LB, I'm gonna use the LB.
I was hoping the ninja would fucking do it, but no, you're right.
Yeah, I believe.
Fuck!
He died for it.
Did it go off? No.
No,
it didn't.
I was killed with like 0.5 seconds left. I'm so angry.
Oh, interesting.
What?
He had a unique line for using the tank LB.
Oh.
Specifically using the LB in the storm, I guess. It's wild. Racing for the storm with an iron flat.
I am fucking scared.
When you
Your
can't
fucking
decide on
pinky
one
tail was
thing.
caught as if like it.
It was my heel, but yeah.
No, maybe laugh was your scream. It was. Just no.
Like, fuck! The storm behind me!
3.
No, treasure coffer.
Orchestrion.
It's all over.
Back to the drawing
5.
board.
It's time.
38.
4.
87. Got it.
I did not get.
Well, at least someone with access to the jukebox has it.
I've rolled another fucking 30 on this hat.
I rolled a 3 and an A on the fucking boots, goddamn.
I rolled a 24 on the glove, man. They're not letting me want these fucking
93 on the chest.
Oh, I got it.
I like that.
Well, you might get him. I rolled like a 30. No, I did not get my
Got-
hat.
Okay.
Alright,
okay,
I will have to come back here later. Again.
Get a pair of boots. And...
Or, well, no, I'll have to come back here no matter what, because I didn't get the loot. I might still get hats this week, but... Alright, okay.
I'm gonna go grab my food.
Good idea.
I'm gonna take a break as well. I'll be right back.
Third. Maintenance.
I should have done my Nikkei. Fuck me, I was busy.
Don't worry, it's only gonna be a 4-hour maintenance. Getting settled to have Annie.
Sorry. Speaking of graffiti, what I just saw on Twitter. Hold on.
I'm just over here looking at, nature themed graffiti and street art on Google. Some of these are weird. That is important graffiti. Who's this? The name of his kangaroo? Oh, that reminds me. Free materia.
That's the best kind of materia.
I'm ready.
Ready, check.
I'm ready to fuck this third fight up.
Yep.
Don't you mean the fuck the third fight up? I know what I said.
Cruiser M3. Oh, it popped instantly. That's a great sign. My freaking armrest.
Sorry, I just saw a clip. The fucking guy who made the Devil May Cry on Netflix showed up at like a WWE and there was no cheers and no boos. Just complete radio silence.
Just
People know how to feel.
Outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Ow.
He's used his feral powers to manifest a weapon.
the tank stack.
Ow! Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing.
I'm gonna chin him right now.
Hello there.
Had to here, kill them.
Oh dear! The Explorer has sprouted from the scattered seas!
Where is the safety?
Set myself up well that because one of those guys died.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Yo, fuck you!
In. Running over to Lucky. Yep.
I was an idiot?
You started running away too early. That was worrying.
Power slam.
Hold.
Power slam.
Special.
I'm on the special noise from Trinity.
Well, Oracle's dead.
Boys are just rival flying.
Woo!
Fearsome strength.
Goodbye. What are you doing? Like trying to fucking damage button.
Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building.
The bludgeoning!
Out.
Alright, out. Stab it, it's a spear.
He'll be stabbing and jumping.
Yeah, move, people, move!
Specifically for this phase, it is a very small area that it's gonna be in.
Oh, fuck it.
Oh, okay. I have a Swifty. Citizen's back. There you are.
Did you intentionally run off the edge log?
Yes.
Yeah, because I had the flare marker.
Yes.
Do that much in the corner.
It's just one of his little meteor impacts. Now you've made me spend 2,000 MP on you.
Move!
Oh dear, the temperature's too low.
Just watching the dead body fall.
He mutated!
The destruction appears to have started a fire.
A fire! Oh no, he's 2 stones now! Oh, I got lucky. Oh god!
Well, it's one of those at least.
Your commands.
Lariat! Ah!
The brute bomber must
I feel like my fucking FP is not correct. There's too much shit on my screen.
punishing attack. Oh, the true power of this monstrous fusion.
Meanwhile, all of that happened at once for me.
Oh, your lag is intense.
Yes. Coming in here as healer was a mistake.
Lock. You might need to get your top drop, man.
What a thrilling battle this, and it rages on.
It is being out, Lucky.
It was not an out!
Yeah, it was.
That was too much for the challenger.
Oh.
Instantly died,
The
but I think the rest of you
challenger-
live.
Is this the end?
This is a very
I think I forgot which one we mean when we say out.
Swings. Die again?
Oh shit, wrong side. There he is. North. Again.
Oh!
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
No, I really can't. Because losing all my MP and all my resources when I die makes it really hard for me to fucking fix myself when I come back to life.
Ow.
Taskbar.
You guys want to save it for the healer or like care? Okay.
Also, we actually control the melee DPS, so...
Fuck.
Larry, oh, it's bad, very bad.
Better kill the guy. Something.
We don't have to actually kill the guys. We're just gonna give them to us.
Oh yeah, not tower.
I'm pretty sure the tower mechanic kills them. Please stop doing this one. I can't keep up.
Ignition.
The challenger, rise it again. Can they turn this around?
Yeah. Saber.
And east.
Ah.
Sorry.
Oh.
Lariat, run.
Wrong side.
Well, we don't know what side switch until he calls it.
The side of the weapon used.
Don't worry about that.
Ow.
It's out.
Oh shit.
It's back.
Okay.
He died.
Sorry.
It's all over. Until next time.
I no longer need boots.
Good, because there's not any shoes.
Is anyone rolling for pants?
I'm Mugger Pants.
Okay.
Well, there's 2 pants, so one of you roll on the second one, and the other one rolls the.
I rolled the second one.
Oh, no, we got the other pants.
Had a tape.
Okay, I'm gonna see if restarting my computer does anything about this lag. I'll be back.
Yep.
Okay.
And the highest shit's like 765. Wow.
Soda consumed. Wait, no, that's the second volume. Where's my third volume? Son of a bitch. Oh man, not having a fucking cord to worry about is great.
Cords can kill people.
Almost killed me a few times. Now look, he got himself a few more manga and light novel. Hey, UFO table type boom. Can we get another season of today's Emiya for today's menu for the Emiya family? Like I just got volume 5 today, and I think volume 6 is already out.
How far does it go?
I don't know.
How many volumes they turned into the first season?
We'll just let's see here. Oh, wow, it's been running since 2016. It has 11 volumes in Japanese right now.
Damn.
And up to... Oh, 7's out in English. 7 should be released next month, actually. Rad. Let's go for those next couple volumes then. While we wait, I shall read. That's still a few pages.
All right, I'm back.
God damn it!
Welcome back.
I told you.
Sorry, Lucky.
You ruined my groove!
I'm sorry, but you thrown off the Emperor's groove.
No, Lance, you can't have my book. It's not food.
Okay, alright.
One more! I just need an accessory this time, so...
Run for gloves?
I'm looking for boots.
There are gloves in 6, right?
Yeah, there should be.
Okay. Yeah, because we whiffed 6 entirely. We'll have to go back for the glove there. Alright, okay, everybody. Let's go to number 8.
These boots, I just get a chest piece and then it's... Start working another gear.
Sadly, the beanie hat that is the caster gear for this does not show up on my head at all.
Man, every fucking patch is all like, is this Vieira Hrothgar compatible or not? We don't know.
I bet like all of them from a point onward should just be compatible.
Yeah, at some point they should probably just suck it up and jam the ears through everything. Like, especially for it's literally just a little like soft cap beanie with like a little earbud. My ears, you could put a couple slits, put some bunny ears through that. You could do the same with cat ears.
Oh god, that has to be the fucking 4 hours of doing this.
I should actually check the Vineyar Gundam and see if it's actually similar, because I've heard some people discussing like Gundam based off of. Anyway, violence.
Let's go.
Let's begin, shall we?
Final Fantasy does have a habit of referencing Gundam. I believe I've brought this up before, but the original 3 weapons in 7 were based off some mobile armors and stuff.
Oh.
Gundam. And then obviously we've talked about this, but the 14 where the storyline with the weapons is also incredibly Gundam-esque.
This way, other way.
Woo! Almost got my foot.
Does that give you more space than you think there is when he does that attack?
It's true. It's when the ring's smaller that you have a little bit less, but it's still
Surprisingly manageable. No, he's fucking second move my side guy. Always fucking me up.
that way. You just gotta see where he starts. The next note is the stack.
Heavens earth.
I do like toying with my prey.
Here we go.
Start here.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenge.
Oh, I did it right. Thank God.
Can't you fend off a pack
My
of
mind is
wolves?
clear today.
Behind.
And phase?
Flying through.
No, it's the lines.
The earth
Bit
is
phase.
mine to command.
I don't remember
Yeah,
what all
bits,
those attacks
really.
are called yet. They're a little fat, but they're funny.
Bits. I like calling them options.
Radius.
Radius?
Radius. That's true.
Though they're used in a
Funnel.
mecha context thanks to Hideo Kojima.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. They're in Zone of Ender.
Not
Yeah,
bad.
because there was the big viper.
Not bad.
Now's the end.
We've scarcely begun.
I wait.
Someone mark which one.
Pick one.
Fuck the win. Not in the line, please.
Had a maneuver the
Sorry.
stack.
I'm gonna die to the raid right now.
We're all gonna die.
Man, we gotta hurry the fuck up.
Went down.
Great. We're over halfway there.
Yep.
Slap it. Slap it. Slap it.
I'm out of damaging buttons.
I'm making more.
Remember how your parents used to beat you?
What are you talking about?
Bear my fighting.
Don't bring up bad memories, Lucky.
Don't worry, man. I self-inflicted damage with that one.
Oh,
You're right,
good job,
Crystal.
everyone.
Instead.
That happens.
How delightful.
Pretty sure I was out of this. That was a weird anime.
That was fun.
Sloppy!
Hey.
I made that good.
I mean, it's true. I think I've made that joke the first time we did this. That's just a sloppy.
Is it okay?
Nope.
Nope.
Ow.
Thank you for keeping me alive, whoever kept me alive.
Fuck.
Oh, I've lost all game sound. I think I might
I
be
have
about to
3
crash.
shit.
Oh,
I got
I
lucky.
was sitting at the one I was sitting next to, son of a bitch.
I'm still alive.
Wolf, I need you.
I'm here.
Hey, would you guys do the Predator handshake when that happened?
No, I just fucking, throw out my hand. I say, look to me, and then he attaches himself to an arm like he's a cannon. So I made
Yeah.
my enemies.
The anger shield.
Like, No, just combine both what you said. Like, I just fly towards Lucky, grab his hand like the friend, like, and shake.
Fuck.
Oh, he's dead!
He's down.
I got touched by the
I got you, Lucky.
Thank you. Well, that's one way to get rid of 4 bone stacks.
You know.
I think I'm just gonna I'm just gonna outlet fire. Right? Go for it. Ow. Oh no. Oh,
Bring
no.
it!
Oh, no. I just died instantly.
The challenge is
Not good.
This is the end.
I super glided through that.
Okay, if you survive or you can LB3 us, the healer.
Well, I just put on Aurora and Shield of Corundum on the fucking healer, so...
I will attempt to live.
Yeah, I also try to get him
Oh,
immediately.
fuck it, me. Shit.
Wait,
which one was first?
Follow loss.
Alright, Locke, you got it? Okay, let's go.
You made it!
Oh, shit, kill his face. Die.
No!
Killed me mid-cast!
You were the Venn diagram! No!
Literally had a second left. What a fucker. Okay.
Jump, Love, jump before he gets you!
I actually got hit by the attack as I was falling.
Alright,
Okay.
once more with feeling.
Okay, since you're the one with cardio, you go.
I go.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
No.
Maybe.
Lost! God, it makes me think of that picture I saw from fucking, about Final Fantasy 16 when, Clive and, Joshua are fighting, I can't remember Bahamut. But the image is them just in their normally as human form with Bahamut just holding a giant ass crystal and Clive with, Joshua sitting on his fucking head. That's just me and Love right now. I'm fighting, Love's just sitting on my head.
Which is funny you bring that up because you joked about him using your armor and him just becoming a cannon. You do that with Torgal. Like you just fire Torgal at people.
Oh, so
No, Lucky.
You do whirlwind strikes.
like
We don't get rocket.
Yeah, it's not as drawn out, but he will you point and he does a command and fires from you.
Well, what's even funnier is FF8's Angelo Cannon.
Yeah,
Renard will just put fucking her dog on her arm crossbow and just shoot the dog.
My prey.
Oh, limit break?
Yes, it's one of her. It's part of her Angelo series of her limit break.
Fuck, who was the first? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm gonna wing it.
You're gonna.
I somehow okay. I was like 1 second off of the last one there. That worked out actually.
A lot of people are getting cope for the FF9 remake, by the way.
Yeah, it happens.
I'll just wait till I see it happen.
Yeah, it's one of the, like I think there may have been even a leak where they actually talked about the production files. I'm pretty sure they're working on it, but it's probably not in any state that's fit to announce.
The other thing that I've heard that's been really weird is they're talking about there's a fucking Titanfall 3 in production.
There is a leaker who said that they're supposed to be a Titanfall 3 in production now. We'll see.
I'll
I would
believe
guess
when I
probably
see
the same.
it.
Yeah, I said the same thing. Because we know for a fact that EA has turned down Titanfall 3 a couple of times.
But we've scarcely
Alright, get ready, ad phase. Are we gonna lock in? Get your buttons ready.
Oh, window will be first. Don't actually mark him as 5
Why is
buckets.
the wolf after me?
Stack on me.
It wasn't super stacked because it hurt a lot.
It really did.
Sorry, I didn't get into it because I decided to run around the lines instead of through them because I'm a bitch.
Damn. Alright, wind should be down.
I don't have reduction.
Trying my best, homies. Hit him, hit him, hit him.
The timer's getting faster.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
I was
might-
like, yeah, that's because everyone's eye levels are going up.
Bear my biting wings.
No, I meant like it was going by 2 instead of 1.
It might start to
Yeah,
speed up
it-
once you kill one.
I'm pretty sure there's some fangirls out there when he says bear my biting wind. It's like, don't you mean bear your child? Because I will.
How delightful.
I mean,
I'm just thinking of
personally, I would take that smoke because him and Wake of Thunder are dating.
I forgot they were. You're right, they were.
Yeah, no, that came up in the story.
That was the whole reason she left, apparently.
And she wanted to say to that. Yeah. Fuck! I got fucking blew up.
Well, that means
Yeah, you're
that,
too
that,
busy
means,
thinking
that, means
about
that, that means the girlfriend's been out of the picture. Go for it.
I'm not getting involved in that.
It's complicated right now. It's complicated. Right
Yeah,
now.
that's his relationship status on Alexandria
Ow.
Net.
That was not a.
Complicated past situation. You know, I'm kind of happy about doing the towers right now.
I don't have any fucking heal buttons left. I've been hit by a tower every single time.
It sucks.
Guess what, buddy?
Anyway,
I'm sending you back to
what
the
you-
suck.
To what you said, Omega, I'm just picturing that fucking clip of Val the Whale talking about live from Elden Ring.
You must have heard. But they're not out of the fight.
That crazy, crazy bitch.
I bet the social media looking out here is
I'm sorry, did you say Gym Book?
gem book, yeah.
Not gonna give you
Like a shiny gem.
Okay, you said Gem, I heard Gym.
Of course you did.
J-I-M.
You're mine.
Name a more iconic duo, laughing and just hearing things.
Name a more iconic duo, long than him hearing the weirdest fucking shit.
I
Yeah?
I feel bad about it, but I heard Jimbo. I heard Jimbo too.
The autism, it strikes.
I don't know.
You don't have to come up with anything in response to that, it's fine.
Oh boy. We're only at 42%.
We're actually doing pretty good, honestly.
Packeting Moonlight again.
Here, go counterclockwise.
Move, 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 move. Move. Oh,
Ah!
keep moving. Lives are on the line.
Run like your life depends on it, because it does.
The Hollow Saber is only if we do it well.
The
Art of
challenge
Light.
is down. Resist the
Live,
enemy.
Omega.
That shield's pretty good.
Nation Galint!
We don't move them.
Okay. We had the Black Mage there slightly to help us.
Actually, what is it? I'm an idiot.
No! Ow, my ribs. Oh,
Color stick 2.
I stepped in the bad spot.
Ow, no, I didn't mean a couple places, so.
Just barely in the safe zone.
Woo.
Ah, damn it.
Oh. Bear things, I thought you were a wolf.
Oh shit.
You went into both the mid AoEs.
Yeah, he does lines then. Which is annoying, because if you're in the wrong spot, you're gonna get stuck. Great.
Hold up to the chair about 5 minutes.
Try this.
No, I'm gonna die.
Oh.
Slow.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Dead.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Third one.
Yay!
It's all
I rolled a
over.
1.
Until next time.
I rolled 25 on those damn glasses. I don't think I've rolled higher than a 30 on them.
I have rolled an 89 for gloves. Finally, a single good roll.
What?
Got 20 on my boots. No one don't want to do this all.
What happened, Lucky?
I got the glasses on a 25.
Damn. I got a 1.
That
so
means
yeah.
you beat me
Wow.
by 1, I think. I rolled a 24. What the fuck?
Bravo, Lucky.
Damn.
I guess.
Shit, brother.
I do imagine quite a few people have them by now.
I
Well, it is a
guess. It's
guaranteed
still
drop.
just one of those things. Who gave me... Why did I get 2 player cons?
I don't know.
You were the main tank.
Yeah, but I didn't heal worth this shit. I just ran around screaming my head off constantly. Well, I will take these.
Ah.
words.
I love it. The 2 randos got the codes.
There you go. Got my stuff.
Well, I mean, that's... So who whiffed? Who's got
Who
one
needs to
thing?
go again?
Yeah.
For any of the 4.
I need to do 6 again.
I need 7.
I'll have to double check. I think I missed out on the first and last.
Well, that sounds like a whole nother run then.
I'll just turn my gear in.
My hand hurts. I'm switching back to DPS.
What the?
Damn it, I'm not going to be able to play anymore. Also, I should say this. They announced PS Plus games. That's very cool, but there's also PlayStation sale going on. They did get me. I got a notification that the PS4 port of Bayonetta was on sale for just over, for about $6. It's real deeply discounted. So I turned my PlayStation reward points into $5 of credit and bought Bayonetta for like $1.50.
$1.50.
But I don't think I'll get to play anymore today. Just because my hand is killing me. My fingies too, which is not usual.
Killing me, fingies.
Chris, you said you got sundered?
Yep.
Hiwi.
But we should.
I'm pretty sure that's how we pronounce this. Hiwi.
Probably. But that should mean
H-H-I-H-W-I. Hiwi-chan.
So it sounds like several people got sundered. No, okay. So I thought some of my items would hit, but...
Alright, now I just need the jacket and pants. I'll have the full set. So next 2 weeks.
Yeah, no, I won't be like...
But that means, thankfully, my...
Sundered again.
Damn.
Again.
Kicked out. Alright, I'm gonna be right back then. I'm gonna go get a bottle of water.
I love my portrait. Stop dying, nerd!
Cannot read space.
Let's see here. Yeah, I think I'll use my last accessory here. Free ring. Let's get a healer ring here. Yeah.
On the other side... Oh, I should make sure I need Discord. I'm back. Let's talk about other good video game news. This weekend, on the 12th, is going to be a public gameplay preview for Marathon.
I hope it's good.
Just really fired up the presser. It sounds good, because I know some people were worried early. There was an announcement that Bungie was looking at making it look a little bit more like a character game. It seems they're not doing that. You will, like, pick a base class, but most of your kit will be customizable. They've got a really good art style going. Lucky you and I talked about a little of this when I posted one of their blurbs, but they're still calling it an extraction shooter, so I assume there's still some level of PvP, but it's interesting to me that compared to, say, like, the Dusk Bloods, which is like, we are making a multiplayer-first PvPvE game. Marathon didn't really mention other people in their blurb. They talked about, like, hazards to the environment and stuff, so I'm wondering if they will have, like, maybe they will have PvE or bot modes, or if it will be PvP, but it just will be one of the situations where you can shoot at other players, but you may just not do that sometimes because a weird highlighter-colored cat is going to eat your face if you do that.
I mean, I wouldn't mind if it was PvEVP, where the focus was more on, you know, the environments and whatever enemies, like, you know, whatever NPCs or enemies are out there. I can vibe with that.
That's at least what the blurb sounds like, but like I said, I don't... We'll see the gameplay, so we'll see.
Because, like, the first, like, extraction shooter that I can really say that I played was The Division. Not that the whole game was an extraction shooter, but its PvP mode, where you go into the dark zone, that was an extraction shooter. You would run around the map trying to find caches, then extract them to the helicopter. And there would just be regular-ass enemies in there that you would fight, and sometimes you'd fight other players. Sometimes. And I was okay with that. It just pissed me off because in The Division you had bullshit powers, and the thing that griefers would always do every single time is every single one of them in their 3-man squad would get the fucking invincibility mod, and they would just pop it one at a time as they were running away.
Yeah, that's the Dark Zone. I feel like was like very formative for like what extraction shooters became, but also I do not, having played all of the base level of the original Division. I don't think I ever did any expansion shit, but having played the original, I do not think that game was balanced for PvP.
Not really, no.
So yeah, but it could. I mean, like I've said before, I'm probably gonna at least try it no matter what, because you know Bungie's working on a new project that's presumably gonna be first person, so it's gonna control good. But probably how much I play it will depend heavily on like what the exact emphasis is. I think they did confirm 3-man teams or solo.
It just sounds like, honestly, kind of maybe sounds like it might be their next Destiny. Kind of in a way.
Yeah, we'll see. Like I said, they're really cranking it up. They had an ARG, classic.
Sorry, I just saw one of the things that Omega retweeted. Just looking at it. I'll post it in there for you guys, but just so you understand.
Oh, fucking hell.
What's up? Fight your food
I don't
again.
think I'm very
Sorry, what were you saying?
I don't think I'm getting back on.
No, really?
I got to the Ishgard loading screen 3 times, and then it said connection lost each time.
I'll try again later.
I might try the Arc's method of restarting. Q's back to over 158 also.
Mass censoring going on, it seems like.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if these are reactions to the executive orders.
You know what? I think I'm probably gonna call it then myself. Like I said, my throat's still fucking bugging me. I got books I want to read.
Have fun.
Damn it!
You have any cough drops in your home?
What is the cough drop gonna do to fucking particles caught in my throat, Axe?
I've had times where I had a coughing fit and then my throat just got raw, so I just kept coughing because it was raw.
My throat ain't raw. It's fucking just got something in here that's still trying to eject.
Well, what do we want to do?
Run away!
I could do some book stuff.
That is true.
Just finishing up some things
Yeah,
really
my
quickly.
own personal one is, I think it's super simple for me to fix.
We can do some book stuff. We can take care of some dailies.
There's always Castro.
Well, I mean, yes,
I
but
think
also
we're
we're
lucky
losing
for
people
here
is
for
the
that.
problem.
Yeah.
Lucky, and I don't know if Chris still needs to do it.
I
Well,
think
also, I
can
know
get
Chris
back in.
Todd's one of the people who's having a problem getting back in.
I also need to
Like when Lucky said run away, he left.
I went to go read manga and probably go purge his throat.
It's probably a good idea. I didn't realize I got him so bad. The funny part is, by Lucky's own admission, he can't remember exactly what it was. I feel confident saying it's the part when I said, "Not every idiot," calling myself an idiot, by the way. I think that had the cadence of a good joke. But let's hold on. Let me do the party.
Let me just wrapping some stuff up and then. So you got in your book today, Omega?
Axe, I literally said like 5 minutes ago, I don't need any help with my book.
Okay.
I have 9 second chance points.
I only got 5. So.
I can do what I was supposed to do last week, but just didn't do because there was lots of other video games to play, which is do M4 loads.
If you want to go do M4 again, I'll be down for it.
Well, I was gonna say while we're waiting, do we want to do dailies?
Unfortunately, I have M1 or 2 as listed for mine, unfortunately.
Because if you got a level 100, we could start at the top and do expert real quick.
I got a 100. I just need to go train so I can look those quickly.
See what happens. What's my... Comments. Jimmy Jog on down here.
Oh, we're back to the house now. Ugh.
It's retainers left to it. Okay, everybody make sure your book slot is ready to go. Let's try expert.
Yeah, my book.
Yeah, you have jobs to level though, dingus. And also you get tombstones.
Sadly, whoever, look at this. I'm currently my warrior, so there's no way I'm leveling up this job anymore at the moment.
We're also leveling 100, running level 100 content, so.
Yeah, but sorry. So to clarify, Wylock is a stupid, idiot moron. The book you can apply to any class. So I know for a fact that you have jobs you haven't leveled because I've seen you as paladin. Don't you run away from me, you son of a bitch! Come back here.
It's either I run through this as fast as possible, or I do what we did yesterday. Just pull up Uno reverse card and say that.
What are you gonna do? Shirk to me?
No, I was just gonna quit.
It's not really an Uno reverse. The way that the reset works is just gonna, yep.
Right, I gotta go game better. Now things are working flat.
Yeah, you actually want to get anything.
Run by Loth so that he grabs the enemy. Yeah, there you go.
It's funny, I shirked to Omega. How did Axe get the aggro for that guy?
I am actually pretty sure Shirk is not, like, you can target people, but I don't think Shirk actually works like that.
It's like 25% for aggro.
Well, what I mean is I don't think you can Shirk two people. Like, I don't think it actually gives them the ending.
That's why I'm saying, like, I should go make it. How did Axe get it? Oh, well.
Come along, Luca.
Nobody's moving.
Now, depending on how hard it is to get through this, we're just going to call it.
Ah, fuck. I'm being with a bit. Fuck. Okay.
You alright? We're all living. Forever to date it.
Oh, I can't. Oh, I'm not trying to realize this. Oh.
Well, like I said, depending on how this one goes, this may have to be it for tonight anyway. Ark is experiencing some lag, which is why he's getting beat up by this little guy.
Okay, I'm back. Everything happened all at once.
Yeah. Caught some AoEs. It just seems like the servers be rough.
We're good. We go.
You actually do that much more damage than other guys for all these buttons.
Not again.
You have Myron.
Oh.
I'm stealing this trip. I like how Galuja he's scripted to still say, "What are those?" But Loth had already taken those guys into the next fucking room.
What is that? That's a computer.
No, that thing's eating our main tank. No, you can't see those anymore. Don't worry.
He's used to this.
Considering how many fucking fates say that there's a lot of them being eaten, yeah, we're used to this.
He's fought his way out. He's ripped open a few delis before.
Yeah, gotta get in the belly.
Can't help but the other guy. Always the Belligan. What is the course thing?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, might just be like an old-timey way to say corpse.
It just looks like a very unhappy. It looks like a very awful existence.
This bozo. Did you hear me, big cat? I called you a bozo.
I don't know if break is like fucking flotation orb.
Unfortunately, I don't have a catapult turtle handy.
This was Monster Hunter.
Say it again, Mega?
Said this was Monster Hunter. Oh my god. Lines.
Fuck!
Forward!
And sadly, he walked into the goop.
Dark Souls.
It wasn't me that mentioned it this time.
I've not fought this guy ever. I've only ever done Deletion once.
That is the feel, right? But I don't have the evidence on top of me to prove it. Also, guess what? I was gonna say, could be worse. Could be hitting us with Dark Souls 2.
I don't know, my friend really likes Dark Souls 2.
Several people do really like Dark Souls 2. I really shouldn't say shit. as I managed to mostly dodge.
It's a very different kind of
area,
game,
but it's-
ironically.
It's got a yes, it has a very different vibe, and I think it's one of those games that like very clearly went through a time crunch and a dramatic rebuild to fit all the shit they wanted to do, because FromSoft are crazy and have done a lot of weird bullshit. Like, I'm fairly certain that they wanted to make a much more explicit, like, time travel thing in 2. They did not pull off. And still
Yeah, I
have.
think they wanted to do a lot more. I think they wanted a lot more alternative areas.
I know this because I do follow infamous modder and hackers and Witch for FromSoft content. And there's like data mined like chickens and normal animals in Dark Souls 2 that just have no.
I have a weird default for you. Do you remember when How Tight Drink was a guy?
God, that sounds familiar, but I don't remember what this.
He was like a meme guy that just like disappeared off the face of the earth.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've heard the name before, but I can't recall like ever actually.
Yeah, I remember just seeing him like years back. He just disappeared, and then Zoo the Witch is a thing afterwards.
So these are very. Not that I've been following that long, but they are a very long-running FromSoft. Like I said, modder and hacker. Ring of Slave.
I always forget about how like there's like all the electricity would be in such intense like earth and your response. That's it. The earth.
Single target only, baby.
Nope, everyone stopped again.
I think we're wrapped up.
Okay, there's one guy. Give me a second. We can tell that you're still frozen because it shows you as viewing cutscene.
Yeah, there's still 4 guys on my screen for me.
Okay.
Well, don't worry, they're not
wait.
real, and in the future, your health is full. So
Okay.
We'll wait for you to leave the flim flam.
Nope. I've been severed.
Yep. Okay. All right.
Just wait.
Okay.
23 people in queue. Okay. I mean, y'all could have done this without me. That's what all the healers are complaining about, right? That you can do the dungeons without them?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Actually, I don't know if people are still complaining about that.
I will say this: it sounds like people that have never played a tank class or a tank class in their life is saying that.
No, because I'm very savage.
I mean,
I am
and
actually
only play
pretty
with other people who clear Savage.
I am also actually pretty sure that, at least based on reporting data, people are still using healers in Savage.
No, people are
Yeah, 'cause it's like, even if you, like-
The point is that it's possible to off for some reason.
It's like, I don't know how you do it without a healer for like some of the actual like stack effects, but
Because there are tanks that have shields to deal damage, and some like Warrior have they do heal. They make us a healer class.
The most in-demand healers, or at least the most progressing, are Scholar and Astro. Yeah, here's the thing. Astro is actually a really good healer, but you have to know what you're doing. So, like,
Okay, that makes sense. Because that's what buffs.
yeah, no, like, so for
High-end fights, you don't get hit.
yeah, so like,
And I know Scholar's in demand because they've got the enemies take more damage.
and the extra movement danger adjustment.
Yeah.
yeah, like they have the extra utility.
Oh,
Pinched by that. It hurts.
that crushed me up.
May not res you on the bit that's about to fall into the ground. As funny as that would be.
Or wait, sword attack. I got to make sure not to deploy my dash and shorten the hypotenuse. I think the jobs that are in the lowest like clearance right now are like a couple of the ranged ones. Again, unfortunately, Machinist is one of those ones like super low pick, just because they don't have any utility and specifically their AoE damage is not great.
I'm gonna die.
There are apparently a lot of situations but
My wrench didn't go off.
What happened first?
Oh,
Yeah, that was just
Sloth.
walking in from right there. All right, I think it's a little early to end the stream, but I think we're gonna call it there because it seems like we're having a rough time.
it's been still
Yeah.
2.5 hours.
Yeah. We did what? We did the seasonal event in one full run of raids. Some of us have to do some redos, but the connection seems very bad tonight for several people. And so we shall, yes, party members, disband.
I'm gonna go.
I will.
Can't kick me from the party. I left.
Yes, correct.
Good night, guys. I'm gonna go do some stuff.
Yep.
Bye.
Night.
Yes. Let's pack in the stream. Thanks
I'm
everybody
gonna
for
go.
watching.
Should maybe open my Nikkei so I can do that later. But I'm probably gonna fucking play some Xenoblade X for once because I feel like playing that.
Thumbs up. Well, it's already logged out.
Thanks for your time, everyone.
And thanks for everyone.
I will say.